Once a cheater, always a cheater. Has this phrase been playing through your mind like a broken record ever since you discovered your husband was unfaithful? I'm going to walk you through 3 powerful steps to help you never worry that your husband will cheat again. Step 1, stop monitoring your husband's every move. I know this was probably your first instinct after finding out he cheated, and your therapist may have even told you this is a good first step to rebuild trust. But here's why it does more harm than good. When you're constantly looking for signs that your husband is still being unfaithful, you're keeping yourself in a heightened state of alert at all times. Your nervous system is already taxed, trying to process the emotional trauma you experienced since finding out. So this constant detective work just solidifies that feeling of distrust and fear, and you can never rebuild trust from this state. Step 2, stop waiting for him to change first. Another common trap I see many women make is putting their life on hold while they wait to see if their husband can prove he's worth sticking around for. The thought behind this is he's the one that messed up, so he's the one that needs to put the work in to fix it. And while yes, it's true, there's a lot of work that needs to be done on his part, putting your life on hold and putting all the control of your future in his hands just doesn't make sense. You are a strong, driven woman who probably never waited around in the past for someone else to determine your future happiness. So why become that person now? A big part of the healing journey after infidelity is both parties coming together from a place of inner strength and knowing they want to fight to save their marriage. If you're holding anger, resentment, and fear within you while waiting to see if your husband will step up, you're likely going to react out of those disempowering emotions instead of acting from a place of love and understanding. Step 3, stop being the perfect wife. This one is a big one, and I was guilty of this too after I first discovered infidelity in my marriage. But here's the thing. When you try to be who you think your husband wants, you disconnect from the person who actually attracted him in the first place. And nobody wants to be in a marriage where they can't truly be themselves, right? So if you found yourself overthinking about what you could do to make sure he chooses you and that this never happens again, I encourage you to try something different. Instead of focusing your attention on him, focus your attention on yourself and what you want. What type of marriage do you want? How do you want to show up in your marriage? How do you want to be loved? We can't change what happened in the past, but we can absolutely write our own future love story. So follow these 3 steps and you'll start to feel a sense of peace and inner happiness that's probably been missing from your life for way too long. It's time to start showing up for yourself so you can build the life and marriage you desire.